Now, you've often heard me say that size matters. Well, this is a bit of a different sort of situation. Some people approach their storage and their wardrobe renovations or replacements and think, well, it's only small, so it doesn't matter. But you know what? It really does. Imagine literally emptying the contents of your entire wardrobe and all of your family wardrobes. Imagine doing it all at once in your house and then trying to work around them and live around them to replace them and fit them out with amazing new wardrobes. Now, the immediate thought of that for me, Marissa Roberts, back from beautifulyorganised.com, is a feeling of nauseousness. The thought of emptying out all the stuff that's in my wardrobes, hidden down the back, old handbags, work boots, t-shirts, sporting gear for me, let alone my children and my husband. I'm out. I'm tapping out, I reckon. What can we do? How could we literally survive that for, at least a week or two without losing our marbles?
Well, you're right. We pack a lot of our lives into our wardrobes, including the things we don't always want people to see.
Yes, I was about to go pack it. We stuff it around the back, down the bottom. It might be, wow, that's the jumper I wore just after I had a baby that I don't really ever want anyone seeing. Or they were the clothes I wore 20 years ago that don't longer fit. You don't want anyone to see it.
That's really why a wardrobe renovation is the perfect time to take out and purge and declutter all of the stuff that you've been hanging on to for sentimental reasons or because it's too embarrassing to display in your home.
Right. So I think you're about to suggest that it's a perfect time to rid myself of those things.
Absolutely. This is the time, and not just you, the kids as well. Now is the time to really go through. You can declutter anything for your kids.
What, when you look at your 5-year-old and say the size 2 doesn't fit anymore?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
getting rid of the stuff.
Yep. Absolutely. Take it all out first. Get rid of the stuff you're not using
Charity,
on a regular basis.
Friends.
Donate, sell, give away, trash
Perfect.
it if it's not in good use.
Okay.
Anymore.
But then there's still a lot in there. I don't mind a sparkly shoe and I don't mind a glittery top. So there's still a lot in there, and most people's weeks can be really varied.
Yep.
It could be anything from going to yoga to, some people might need to be at a corporate meeting, to going for a jog, to just hanging with friends and having a barbie.
Yep.
And so how do we do that?
Lots of different options. Think in terms of seasons. So you want to take out anything, store away anything out of the season you're living in. A couple of layers are fine, but you don't need a heavy winter coat if you're doing your renovation in summer.
Perfect. So anything that isn't the current season, in a box, taped up and off-site or in a different space.
Somewhere where it's not going to get Reno dust all over it.
Good point, because that would just contribute to washing.
Yes.
Okay, what next then? So I've gotten rid of all my winter stuff.
Yep, next we need to talk about relocation. So the things that you will be using, you need to put them on movable storage or systems that you can move from room to room.
Okay. Like a movable trolley?
Yes.
Okay, and also maybe some of those hangers that have multiple shirt options on them.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
I like it. What about all the other stuff? So that's clothes, I get that. But what about all the other stuff that's in our wardrobes? If you open my family wardrobes, there'd be rugby boots, there'd be water polo caps, there'd probably be some mouth guards, some balls, there'd be random stuff. How do we manage to continue with all our day-to-day life stuff as well as have our wardrobes ripped out? What can we do?
Well, sports stuff is a really interesting one because you don't think about it until you're in the moment when you need it.
Yeah, and then usually you need it in a timely manner.
Yes, now this is where your car is going to be your best friend. You want to take all of the kids' sports uniforms, goods, products, whatever they're using for their sports or any other extracurricular activities. They're going to take up a semi-permanent residence in your car so you can go from place to place with everything you need in one spot, easy to find.
I like it. So literally I could package up my life Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the boot of my car with all the requirements for each sporting event or each event outside the house inside it.
Yeah, even after you do the laundry, after the kids have worn their soccer uniforms, for example, you wash them, you dry them, straight back in the car.
I like that. That is streamlined. I reckon I could survive a wardrobe renovation and live in the house with 4 kids at the same time if I implemented that system. I liked it a lot. Thanks so much, Marissa.
You're welcome.
Hey renovators, if you're ready to take the next step in your renovation journey, then come learn how to renovate with me in my online renovation masterclass. It's completely free for all of you listeners. So if you want to discover how to renovate properties for profit, head over to naomifindlay.com/renovation masterclass, where I'll show you how the 7 steps to my winning rapid renovation formula create a 6-figure income for me and many of my students. So save your spot today. Remember, it's naomifindlay.com/renovation masterclass. See you soon.